Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar. This one is for our European members. Of course anybody is welcome, but I tried to choose a time that was good for all of you members in Europe. So today I'm going to do a couple things. First, I'm going to talk for about 20 minutes about this topic of using emotion to learn English faster and to speak English better. And how can you use your emotions? How can you change your emotions quickly and easily? So I will talk for about 20 minutes. During that time, I will not be answering questions. So you can type your comments in the chat. It's okay. I'll look at them sometimes. But I won't be reading questions and I won't be answering questions in the beginning. After I finish talking about the topic, then you can enter your questions in that chat box right at the bottom there. So if you notice, there's got the window here. We've got our window with, it's Effortless English Club, and then /webinars. That's where probably most of you are. I'm going to type it in right now. Webinars. And we hit enter. And then you see that, they got this big window for the web stream. And then underneath, we've got our chat box. And you can see we've got moderators, that's me, viewers, and then we got a bunch of guests. So we got a bunch of people. Then under that, there's a little box. And you can type your comments or your questions in the box. And then you hit send. And it'll ask you to register the first time you do this. You'll need to register. And then after that, you can continue adding stuff. So that's how it works. That's the technical stuff. One more thing before we start. And right now, you'll notice the video quality is so-so. It's not great. It's not terrible, I hope. But it's not great because this is going to all of the internet right now. So, I apologize. We're using a company called Ustream for this broadcast, for this webinar. And so the video quality will be, a little bit low, but I hope you still enjoy it, and I hope you can hear me. If you have problems hearing me, if you cannot hear me, that's not good. So you can type a comment in the chat and say, AJ, I can't hear you. Some people might have problems because of a slower connection. If your internet connection is fast, no problem. If it's slow, you might have a few problems. This morning, with our first webinar, a few people had some problems because of that. So that's all the technical stuff. Thanks for the interior design. Nice. Thank you. So first, let me just talk about the topic. I'm just going to talk for 20 minutes. I won't be answering questions. After that, I will answer your questions. I can't answer all your questions today, but I'll pick some, and then we can chat, and I'll keep talking. All right, so the topic today first. I'm going to talk about 20 minutes about this. Our topic today is using emotion to learn English faster and to speak English better. Why is this an important topic? It's the first question, right? I mean, who cares? Emotion, so what? Why do we care about this? Well, there are some very important reasons we care about this. Because, in fact, there is a lot of research, a lot of studies about this topic. Emotions and learning language, learning English. And these studies, they find, one of the big studies, one of the big experts, Dr. Stephen Krashen, he talks about this a lot, that when students, anybody, has negative emotions, for example, boredom, stress, worry, sadness, frustration, any negative emotion, you're feeling tired, you learn more slowly. Your brain actually learns more slowly. It functions more slowly. So they do studies. For example, they have 2 classes. One class, everybody is having fun, smiling, a good time. The teacher is sure to make the students happy. The other class, the students are very, very serious all the time. Not happy. There's a lot of stress. Maybe they take a lot of tests and they're worried. And then after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, they test both classes. So both classes are learning the same methods, the same material. But one class, they try to make them more happy, fun. The other class, more serious, more stressful, more worry. What do they find? After time, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, the happy students learn more. They speak better. They understand better. Everything improves a lot more when the students have positive emotions, positive feelings while they are learning. And of course, the negative is true. The students who feel bad, who are stressed, who are worried, they learn more slowly. Their speaking is worse. Their memory for vocabulary, worse. Grammar, worse. Everything is worse. So, in fact, this is a very important topic. I don't know why, but we never hear about this in school, right? In your English class in the past, or classes, probably your teachers didn't talk about emotion. They didn't talk about being happy and having fun and being excited when you learned, right? Most teachers are very serious. I'm your serious English teacher, and English is a very serious topic. This is the attitude, this is the idea in most schools. And that's a problem, because emotion, in fact, I believe, is equally important or even more important than the method you use to study. So, for example, on our member forums, we have a lot of members, and sometimes they say, oh, I'm tired when I listen to the lessons, or I get bored listening to the same lesson for 7 days or 14 days. And those students are going to learn more slowly. If you look at our best members on the forum, they're all really excited. They have a lot of energy. Our students like Inca, our students like Jan, Fred, all of these members who are just doing a great job, they're very excited. They're very, very positive. They have very strong emotions. Another advantage here. When you have strong emotions, you can speak better right now. I mean, today. Probably a lot of you feel nervous when you need to speak English, right? And when you feel nervous, it changes something in your mind, in your brain. And maybe you know the vocabulary, maybe you know the grammar, but when you want to use it, something happens. There's a problem, right? All these negative feelings come, and it's like your mouth doesn't work, right? Suddenly, you can't speak well. I saw this in my classes a lot. Some students, they talk to me, they're perfect. They speak quickly, they understand fast, they're happy. Why? Because with me, they're relaxed. With me, they feel good. But then they go outside. They talk to another person. What happens? They feel nervous. They worry they will be embarrassed. They worry about making a mistake. And suddenly they're speaking. It goes down, down, down. Same person. In one situation, they speak well. Another situation, they speak badly. What's the difference? Emotion. All right, so I hope I convinced you why this is important, that it's very important for your English learning and really for your life. It's for me too, for teaching. In the beginning, 15 years ago when I started teaching, I was often very nervous, and sometimes I was bored teaching the same thing again, again, again. So my emotions, were not so good. And as a result, in the past, I was much worse as a teacher. I was not such a good teacher when I started. And I had to learn how to change my emotion. So, how do we do it? So this is the question. The next question every student asked me, they said, well, how do I do it, AJ? I don't feel happy. I don't feel energy. I don't feel excited. Right now, I feel bad. Right? So, everybody, I think, believes me that, yes, we need more positive emotion. But the next question is, how do you change? So, for example, this is very important for me as a teacher. Sometimes, before I teach a class, even before today's webinar, my energy might be low. I got up very early this morning. For example, I got up at 6:30. The first seminar today for me was 6:30 a.m. I woke up at 5:30. And I was up late last night doing a lot of work. So, I was feeling a little tired before this webinar. And I need to change that. When I teach, I have to have energy. I have to have excitement. You guys want passion. You want energy, right? It's my job. I have to give you everything. I have to give you all of my energy, give you everything I have. I want to serve you. And to serve you, to help you, I have to change my emotions. I have to have strong, positive emotions. You need this also when you learn. So let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about how you do it, specifically. I'm going to give you 3 ways, 3 specific methods to change your emotions immediately. When you do this, you can improve your speaking immediately. I mean, in 5 minutes, you can improve your speaking when you do this. So, secret number 1 to changing your emotion, to getting strong emotion, is your body. Your body. This body. Your body is the number 1 thing. Let me show you something. A lot of people in class, maybe you at home sometimes, when you're listening to the lessons on your iPod, sometimes you look like this. Let me see. Oh. Right? We all do this. I do this in class a lot too. When I was a student, I was always sitting back. And you notice what I'm doing with my body. Notice my shoulders. Right? The shoulders are down and forward. Same with my head, right? The chin, my whole head is kind of down. The eyes are a little bit down. So in general, the whole body is kind of down and in. So like this. And if you lay back in your chair, you're kind of sitting back. All of those things, they bring your energy down. When your shoulders are down, when your body is down, your head is down, eyes down, sitting. When you do those things, your energy goes down. That changes your emotion. Your body changes your emotion. So, you can improve your emotions, make them stronger, more energy. Number 1, just change your body position. So simple. You can do this. Anybody can do this. So, when you listen at home, do this. Right? Shoulders back. Head up. Eyes up. Sit up straight. And also, big smile. This is important. Even if you feel sad, tired, I don't care. Do a big smile.